Today's question is Ordinary Level 2010, Question 5, Transformation Geometry. Okay, so the figure shows the design of a cartoon face. Draw the given design, then locate the points A, A1, A2, A3, and P, and the line A2, A3 as shown. Find the image of the given figure under the following transformations. Okay, axis symmetry is our first one, from A to A1. A1 to A2 is translation, and from A2 to A3 is central symmetry to the point P. So if we look at the points ourselves, we have an XY axis here, A to A1, and then perpendicular line coming up through the centre of it is A2 to A3. Overall length is 140, and we're coming out at 45 degrees to get A2 and A3. Our logo itself then is like a Pac-Man kind of face. So the radius of it is 35. And it's telling us that that's the distance from point A to the center point. So there's a little box around it that we need to get these points. So if it's radius 35, the diameter equals 70. So the sides of our square is 70. And it's divided up then into 45 lines. And to get our little center point of our eye here, if that's what you want to call it, basically you join this point, the two have midway points to each other, and where it intersects this 45 line, and that height across, and that'll give us a height of 10 of our eye. Okay, so let's get to work on that. Okay, so I'm going to find my points first. Okay, so 70 and 70 is 140, 70, 40, center line here. Okay, and it's telling us, so let's label all my points. This one is A. I came over 140 for A1. Okay, I'm going to find A2 and A3. How we find that is 45 degrees from A. Okay, 45 degrees from A. Okay, and back down to A1. Okay. Okay, so A2, A3. Point P is our center point. Point P is our center point. And so they told us from point A to A1 is our axis symmetry. Okay, the line A2 to A3 is our line of axis. Okay, so I'm just going to highlight that in red. Line of axis. Right. So we have all our points. Now, our logo. Okay. So it's radius 30 for the Pac-Man. Radius 30. Okay, go ahead and set it on A. Come over here. Okay. So line go through the center point. Where they intersect. Draw a box around it. Square. Okay. Now for the we're joining for the mouth, we're joining this corner to here. Which is the square should be 45 degrees. Okay. So we can draw in the mouth. Okay, now we're going to find the eye, which is joining the center point up to here. Okay, and where these two intersect, it gives us a height, and that height across until it hits the center line. Yeah, and that's the center of our eye, and our eye is radius 10. Okay. Okay, so there's our logo. Now, they want to go axle symmetry first. So, mark off A here. A is also A. Okay, so axle symmetry is the mirror image. So this is our line of axis. So we're going to flip it over. Okay, so that'll be its position, axle symmetry. And then we're going translation. So A, that's our translate line. A stays along that, and we'll translate down to here. Okay, and then we're going axle symmetry, or central symmetry, through point B. Okay, so A will be, finish up like this. Okay, so let's do that. So we can bring our points across. Okay, so I think we'll just need, call this C for center point, call that B, center point of the eye, we call it B, and A, B, C, we'll call this D here. Okay, I think that should be enough. So we'll bring them across with B, with D. Okay. So we have our line of axis with V brought over. So we'll bring across C. Okay. So C1. Now from here, I know the point of the compass goes on C and it goes through A. So it'll be the same over here. Here's the compass on C and then A1, C1, A1. Like so. Okay, let's find the bottom of the mouth. Point the compass and line of axis and over to D. Okay, where it intersects the circle there, and give us D. Okay, so we have center point, we have E. We need to get E1. Yep. So we know that A, E, and C are along the one line. So that's E1, and then for B. Okay. B and C matching up, yeah. B1. Okay. So I'll bring across the bottom of the eye to get the radius. So we'll draw in the eye first of all. Just brought over the bottom to get the radius of it. Yes, that is the eye position. So if we look here then for the mouth, we went from C to E and C to D. So if we do that here. there's our logo in axial symmetry. So let's say just a mirror image. We flipped it over, brought all the points across. Okay, so now we want translation, so we're just bringing A1 down to A2. So because I know my square is 45 degrees from A1, A2 to A1, I can bring all my points down. You usually use different angles, you use sliding set squares. This is easy, we can use 45. It's a longer side here. Okay. D. Okay, so I'm going to get the distance. So A1 to A2, distance, put it on C1, go to C2, D2, D2, and B2. Label them. Okay, once again, so I know that the points compass goes on C, and it goes through A, and it should also go through E. Okay, right, so we're looking for the mouth again. E goes to C and D, so we'll bring E into C and C down to D. Okay, and you can also get the after slipping a bit. I really need to get a new compass. Okay, it's our logo via translation. Okay, last one is axial symmetry. Okay, so we're going to go through point P. So the logo is going to look like so. That's true, bring through all our points. This is where the labeling comes into play now again. So we have A, it's gone through, and it's now A3. So everything we need, we go B through P. Okay, I'm stop labeling as I go along, it's confusing. Sometimes the compass goes on P. Okay. P3. Okay, C. C3. D. D3. And last one, Z. E3. Okay. So the point of the compass goes through A and onto C. C3 like so. And it goes through A. Okay, and it hits E and D. Okay, so go back to first one again. We can see the C goes to D and it goes to E. C up to D. Over to E. Okay. And our I, center of I is B. There. So there's our logo in transformation via axle symmetry. A goes to A1, okay. Then translation, and then central symmetry. Okay.